2,000 years ago, one city on the banks of the Tiber River would rise from a cluster of huts to dominate the known world. From humble beginnings, the Romans built an empire stretching from Britain to Egypt, from Spain to Mesopotamia, shaping the foundations of Western civilization. This is the story of how Rome rose, how it conquered, and how it became an empire. According to legend, Rome was founded in 753 BCE by twin brothers, Romulus and Remus, raised by a she-wolf. After a fight over where to build their city, Romulus killed Remus and became Rome's first king. Over time, kings ruled Rome, some wise, others cruel. But when the final king, Tarquinius Superbus, was overthrown in 509 BCE, the Romans swore, "Never again will we have a king." Thus began the Roman Republic. The Republic introduced a system of checks and balances. Two consuls led the government, guided by the Senate and citizens' assemblies. Rome fought to survive and expand, defeating the Etruscans, the Samnites, and other Italian tribes. Through alliances and determination, it conquered the Italian peninsula. By the 3rd century BCE, Rome was a rising power, ready to challenge the Mediterranean world. Across the sea stood Carthage, a wealthy North African empire. The two powers fought the Punic Wars. In the First Punic War, Rome built a navy and won its first overseas province, Sicily. In the Second Punic War, Carthage struck back under Hannibal, who crossed the Alps with elephants and defeated Roman armies for years. But Rome never surrendered. Under General Scipio Africanus, Rome defeated Hannibal at the Battle of Zama in 202 BCE. Carthage fell, and Rome became the dominant force of the Western Mediterranean. With Carthage gone, Rome turned east, conquering Greece, Egypt, and the Hellenistic kingdoms. Wealth poured into the city, gold, slaves, and power, but corruption grew with it. The gap between rich and poor widened. Reformers like Tiberius and Gaius Gracchus tried to fix the system but were killed for it. Ambitious generals rose next: Marius, Sulla, Pompey, and Julius Caesar. Each commanded armies loyal to them, not the Republic. When Caesar crossed the Rubicon River in 49 BCE, he declared war on the Senate. After victory, he became dictator for life, and the Republic was on its last breath. In 44 BCE, Julius Caesar was assassinated by senators who claimed to be saving Rome's freedom, but they only unleashed chaos. Civil war followed, ending with Caesar's adopted son, Octavian, defeating Mark Antony and Cleopatra at the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE. In 27 BCE, the Senate granted Octavian the title Augustus. He became the first emperor of Rome. The Republic was dead, and the empire was born. Under Augustus and his successors, Rome entered the Pax Romana, the Roman peace. For 2 centuries, the empire enjoyed stability and prosperity. Roads, aqueducts, and monuments transformed cities. Trade and culture spread from Britain to Syria. Roman law united millions, and Latin became the language of power and learning. Even today, Rome's influence can be seen in our languages, laws, and architecture. From a small village on the Tiber to the greatest empire of the ancient world, Rome's rise was built on ambition, discipline, and destiny. But every empire that rises must one day fall. And that is a story for another time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for part 2, The Fall of the Roman Empire.